And so, the feat comes to an end, but the passion is left, and my heart still burns within me. Ah, only my solace is to wait in the pale moonlight for the cool breeze of the sea to still my heated blood. Sorry to make you wait. Ah, perfect timing. You really are perfectly punctual, my friend. It would not hurt you to learn to be fashionably late, you know. Sorry, but punctual is what I am. Now, what is your report? Oh? Let us not be boorish in hurries, so, yes? This has been a grand evening. Allow me to savor it a little longer. Really? I'll take that as a report of I really like them, then. Like? Ha! The lovely princess has stolen even more than my heart. It's a miracle I yet live, I tell you. What's more, I met a rival in the arena of beauty and aesthetics. A rival! Me! I shall be quite busy for these next few weeks, I think. You really are hopeless. You're welcome to pursue your hobbies, but do not let it interfere with the plan. You need not worry on that score, my friend. On that note, here, take it. Very good. So, how did your experiments go? Yes, call it 90% success rate or so. The holo projector can accurately project for many hundreds of sledge. The first 2 or so projections were miserable failures, I'm afraid. After the third, however, the device works flawlessly. So much for concern, but not much. It does function. I'll report to the professor at once. That gospel. Truly, it is far beyond contemporary technology, and I do not simply mean its ability to negate augments. I know it was made by the 13 factories, but how exactly does it work? I'm not sure. I'm not privy to the details. According to the professor, these phenomena are just called the tip of a miracle. Oh? So it's the stuff of miracles, is it? Miracles are the providence of she who dwells above alone. What does he mean, I wonder? Regardless, a few more experiments should make the potential of the Gospels clear. With that... Oh! We've had a number of unexpected actors come onto the stage this night. How should this cameo end, I wonder? That's up to how our hidden mouse responds. Ah, indeed. Come now, mouse. Cry for us. Ugh. I'm not sure who that little mouse is, but your life is spared, it seems. Thank Adios for your life, rodent. Bring on the beer. Oh, I can't drink no more. Damn it. I coulda. Whoa, okay. Thank you, 80th Saints, and anyone else I'm forgetting for saving your humble servant. Huh, like I need to be told to give praise to the goddess. What monsters, though. So those are enforcers of Ouroboros. Chapter 2, The Raging Land. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Okay, we're off to Ziess. Anyone have anything they want to take care of before we go? I don't think so. Unless you can think of anything, let's book. I can think of one piece of business. Where did Miss Dorothy go? She disappeared quite suddenly, and I'm curious as to where she could have gone. I think she went back to see Niall in the hotel. That's a good point. I think we should go in to say hi and thanks before we leave. I think so too. We really owe Dorothy our lives. And I wanted to say goodbye to the matron Teresa and the children before we left as well, but I tried calling them from the guild a minute ago, and I think they're out. They are? Aw. I want to say goodbye too. We can write them a letter when we get to Ziess. They'll get a kick out of it. Worst comes to worst, it ain't too hard to book it back here. Okay. Welcome back, one and all, to the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I am the TheDarkSeraph. Last time, we stopped, sort of stopped, whatever scheme Blue Blanc was cooking up. Wow, that is just loud. That is very loud right on my fucking ear. Yeah, frame rate's set locked at 30 frames, although what that's showing, my recording software is showing, is its top is averaging around 60, so whatever. Anything I can do with this? Slot, Stell. I can upgrade this. Nothing on Chloe, Agate. I'm guessing not Olivia either. Yeah. I'll worry about more court stuff later. We should go back to the, what is it, the hotel and see Dorothy and Niall. Not in here. Not in here. Maybe down in the basement rooms? Yep. Oh, she's asleep. Hello.
It's you guys. I heard from Dorothy that you guys solved our little ghost problem.
Yeah, we did, bud. Is Dorothy okay?
She was yammering on drowsily about what happened. Once she finished, she conked right out, so I had to put her on the bed.
Yeah, well, a hell of a lot happened last night. She saved our skins. I can't blame her for being kind of tired. Let's let her rest.
A real reporter can go a good week without sleep when he's got a good scoop. Oh yeah. Some of the stuff she was talking about sounded wild, but she didn't really explain it at all. Mind if I ask you guys a few questions?
Sure.
Alright, I think I get it now. Son of a... Phantom Thief B himself is in Liberl, and he's one of those Ouroboros people. Kinda wish I hadn't heard that.
What? No, you knew about that rat-masked weirdo?
Oh yeah, he's a famous thief who's caused a stir in every major city on the continent. If he wants something, he'll get it, and he always steals things with a big old show, because he's an asshole.
For a phantom, he's got a love of drama, that's for sure. That's kind of the idea for the Phantom Thief archetype. They're assholes who really like to make a big show of what they're doing. Yeah, that sounds like our weirdo. He even admitted he's Phantom Thief B on those cards, so...
Like I said, though, thievery is one thing, but he's also a lackey of the society. Wouldn't think Ouroboros would have use for someone like him, but at the same time, if they do, it's terrifying.
Niall, I'm curious.
You intend to write an article about what happened? Nah, the Guild and the Royal Army asked me not to report on anything to do with the Society for now. They'll probably end up writing about someone's ill-intended crime of pleasure or some nonsense. With the coup d'etat, I'm just gonna keep calling it a coup, foiled, the kingdom is beginning to settle. I do see the wisdom in this. There is little sense in terrifying the populace with news of a dangerous secret society. Yeah, I ain't happy about it as a reporter, but I guess I see where the government is coming from. Still, if anything else is happening, tell me all about it, yeah? Of course. Anyway, we're off to Ziess. Alright then. I've got a draft I need to write, so I can't see you off, but... Want me to wake Dorothy? Holy shit! Ugh! That is hell on my throat. But these rough, gravelly boys, it's kind of fun to do. No, it's okay. She's fast asleep. I'd hate to disturb her. Give her our best when she gets up, okay? Sir, will do. Be careful, guys. Oh, so cute. Aww. I really like Dorothy a lot. She's such a doofus, but you gotta love her. Hey, you guys. Your bracers, right? Something wrong? You look kind of frazzled. There's something I'd like you to investigate. Could you come right now? Sure. Norman's election office. It's on the top floor of the hotel. Okay. I'm telling you I didn't do it. Hurry up and let me go home. I got shit to do. Calm down. Just bear with us until the bracers arrive. Once their investigation's done, you can leave. Speak of the devil. See, here they are. That was fast, hero. Yep, I lucked out and ran into some bracers right away. This is Norman. I'm sure you've seen him on the posters around the city. One of the guys running for mayor. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. Agate Krosner, also a bracer. I'm guessing... You know, I wonder how the dialogue's different if I would have chosen to buddy up with... What's her name? Sherazard. Let's get to business. What happened? One of our campaigners, Dells, was injured by someone. In other words, this is an assault case. An assault? Well, that's never a nice thing to hear. Is the victim okay? He's still here. He was unconscious for a bit, but it was thankfully nothing serious. Good to hear. There's nothing good about it. The back of my head still hurts like you wouldn't believe. The back of your head? You were attacked from behind. Yes, ma'am, right out of the blue. I was taking a breather on the balcony and then suddenly from behind, thud. That's pretty foul. That's nasty. When did the attack happen? Give us whatever you can remember about the events before and after. Sure, it happened today after lunch. Norman and I were checking out a potential location for speech by the bridge. Cooper here had just turned up then. When I talked to him, he said he had some important business with Norman. What kind of business? Prothos told me to come apologize for that mess on the bridge. It's not like it's my fault, but I did sort of make it worse. I see, so you came here to say sorry for that scuffle. Yes, but Norman was still very busy at the time. We'd asked Cooper to wait in the office area. That's when I showed him this room. I returned to the hotel not too long afterward. I entered the room with Hero, who had been waiting outside the office, and that was Dell's unconscious body on the balcony. And Cooper was right there, standing over him. I've been trying to tell you, why does that make me the criminal? He was already out cold when I reached the balcony. I understand what Cooper's saying, but it's only natural to suspect him given the circumstance. There was no one in this room except Cooper and Dells. Is that true? After I brought Cooper here, I was on watch outside the door. No one entered until Norman got here. No matter how you look at it, That means these two were alone. Are you sure? Yeah, it's true, but it's like I said. When I went out to the balcony, Dels was already on the ground. So you're saying the crime was committed before you got there. Am I getting that right? Yeah, exactly. Ah, thank Adios. Finally, there's someone who gets it. In that case, it had to be someone who entered the room before Cooper. Dels, do you remember anything? It's possible that someone came in. People go in and out of the office all the time, even if someone had, I wouldn't have thought much of it. Fair enough, it's an election office, that makes sense. Sounds simple enough, at least. The criminal's got to be one of two people. This guy here, or someone who came into the room before him. We should be able to narrow it down if we get some proof. Think we ought to start questioning? There's no other useful information, so yeah. If you guys notice anything else or are thinking of something, tell us now. Even if it seems like nothing important. Alright then, I have one more thing I'd like to add. There was something that occurred to me when I was looking through the room after the incident. Were there signs it had been rummaged around in? Not at all, just the opposite. It felt like it was cleaner than before. Is a serial cleaner on the loose? One way to interpret it would be as a disguise to hide the fact that the room had been searched. Of course, it appears they went too far in evidently arousing suspicion in the process. Inadvertently arousing suspicion in the process. I can English. That's not a bad train of thought. Incidentally, who are you? I was waiting for that question. I am a traveling bard, a poetic soul. A poetic soul, wandering the wilds. A genius me is sure. But if nothing's been stolen, then isn't the idea that it's a disguise pretty weak? At this stage, I don't think there's any point in worrying about the motive. I agree. You've grown even bolder since our last rendezvous, Estelle. Your training at Loloc was most fruitful and you're simply stunning. Olivier, just ignore him. Now, if there's anything else here you can tell us, we should get to questioning. Yeah. Well, she knows when to shorten the leash now. Good luck with the investigation. You and the princess make some rounds while I keep an eye on this dumbass. These two are our assistants. Let's make them assist. Good point. Ready to kick some investigation butt, Chloe? Of course. Assisting companions is only mutual for a hunter of love. You don't miss a beat, do you? Alright, listen up. We need to gather information on the suspect. If you go around asking about Cooper, something should turn up. Okay. So, I'm guessing... Oh. Cooper's face went white as a sheet the moment he saw us. He was surely dismayed at having been witnessed at the scene of the crime. Well, that's probably just fear and concern. Well, he did just witness a dude knock the fuck out. If we'd been fighting, someone would have heard a sound, but no one said anything, did they? Of course they didn't, because I was politely seated on the sofa. There's something. Did you hear anything? That would probably be the sound of me getting hit. Heard a hell of a bang in my head, that's for sure. Okay. Mr. Cooper is a guest who comes here on very rare occasions. Mostly we have his patronage for work-related gatherings. Have you heard anything strange? Unfortunately, I haven't heard anything. Okay. I'm guessing it's going to be confined to the hotel. You know anything about Cooper? When Cooper came to the hotel, I was in the lobby. I don't know, he looked angry, I guess. What do you mean, angry? Yeah, he looked pissed off. But it was right after that big mess at the bridge. It's only natural he'd be angry. Okay, that's something else to question people about. Okay, this is the guy that gave us the boat. Do you know anything about Cooper? Yeah, I know him. He's that young fella who works at the harbor. Like everyone else these days, he's been involved in the election. You know anything about hearing anything? Think about it, I think I did hear a loud noise from above. Like on the balcony. Probably around there. It was an impressive sound, like someone had to run into something else with a smack. Can't recall exactly when I heard it, though. Cooper didn't seem angry to you, did it? Okay, so youngsters get worked up these days. He didn't think anything of it. Okay, I can't question him on anything. And there's nobody in here. Now, Cooper didn't seem angry, did he? I fear I cannot agree. Mr. Cooper seemed generally normal. No one in here. No one in here. So let's go back up and ask about that. I was angry? That's crazy. You're going to say that Hero's attitude was way worse than mine. The moment he saw me, he made this real nasty face. Try asking about Hero and I bet you'll turn up some dirt. Okay. Let him out here. He's got... that's a good point. He's got motive. He didn't seem particularly angry when I met him on the bridge. What about this Hero? Didn't really look that way, but... I had an unpleasant expression? Well, of course, after a fuss like that, who wouldn't? Okay. Did Cooper seem angry? How about Hero? Let's take a look out on that balcony. What do you know about Hero? You doubt even Hero? He isn't the kind of person to resort to violence. Hero is the most loyal man. He could never commit such a criminal act. Unless he wants to frame someone. No one... I don't know why I keep checking rooms I know there's nobody in. Okay, they're gonna go question him. Let's go down here. What do you know about Hero? He did look unhappy when he got back to the hotel. That's probably because he was with Cooper, though. Interesting. What do you know about Hero? Hero's that young merchant fella, yeah? He wants to be a merchant. I think he needs to have a bit more oomph to him. You hear me? He's got gullible written all over him. He'll get people ripping him off at every turn if he doesn't shape up. Okay, you got nothing on. I'm sorry. I saw Hero on the second floor. After lunch. Okay. Let's go up and question him on that.
Okay. Good, Delantier and I immediately went to examine the place for my speech. Hero had other business to attend to first and met up with me at the site. Ah, so he doesn't have an alibi. Where were you after lunch? Norman went to have a look at the site where he was going to give a speech. I had stuff I had to do, so I met up with him later. The rest is as I explained before. But Hero, you went to the second floor, didn't you? Excuse me? There's no point in hiding it. We have a witness. I'm not hiding anything. I just realized I forgot something and went back up to the office to pick it up. Was there anyone in the office at the time? Dells was doing some work. I didn't see anyone else. That's plenty. Thank you. Yeah, that was this guy. Okay, you're not mentioning anything. What about the Harborman? Ah, the bell toll. Okay. Ah, I can go question people about the bell now. Hey, wannabe, anything about the bell toll? Okay. The office plates were cleaned, so that means there was someone who went into the office after lunch. Indeed. Okay. I got the information there. Let's go back and check with them about the cleanup. Okay, you don't know anything about that. Maybe the Harborman saw something, but he works out here, so probably not. Okay. Anything about the bell? Yeah, that's kind of why I'm checking for who cleaned up in here. Anything about the bell? Okay, I didn't think so. Okay. No one in here knows anything about the cleanup. Ernest. Okay, somebody named Ernest. Who are they? Is that the hobby? Floor. How did you know what Norman ate when you were on the first floor? Oh, that.
I saw it afterwards, sorry, my bad. I actually heard from someone else. I don't remember who said it, though. Maybe you should investigate that. Okay. Let's keep questioning about the lunch, then. So it goes back to him. That can't be right. I was right here the whole time. So he can't establish an alibi. About Belden, okay. Now Belden is a suspect. He wasn't in the basement. I didn't see him around when the bell rang. I was probably in the guest rooms at the time. Okay. My son's location when the bell rang could be always a problem. You have a real cause for suspicion. You needn't hesitate on my part. You're welcome to confront him and question him. Trust me, I have been. You know, what about Belden? Okay, ask about the bell toll. So you heard the bell when you were outside, which means you weren't around when that other big sound happened. And then Cooper. Okay. Hero was there? Yes, he was already there. Just as the bell was ringing, Cooper showed up. I then asked out Hero to show him to the hotel. I see that, then it's sure. So then Estelle, there's no connection between the sound Murray heard and Hero. Yeah, not just Hero, but Cooper seems to be in the clear too. The sound Murray heard was just after the bell finished ringing, but both men can prove they were with Norman at the time. In other words, whoever made that sound was neither Hero nor Cooper. This virtually eliminates any chance of them being the criminal, which only leaves Cooper, which only leaves Belden. Right now, it's Belden. Cooper was outside when the bell was heard. Norman's testimony corroborates this, so we can say it's for accurate. If that was the sound of the crime being committed, then there's a very small chance Cooper is the criminal. I see. At the same time, we can also throw out any suspicion of Hero. It does. Hero met up with Norman, so we're sure. Next, you need to explain the suspect's crime. What kind of proof do you have? He has no alibi. I have valuable testimony that he refutes his alibi. Cooper and Hero have already been cleared as culprits, so this person remains as the final possibility. Yeah, by process of elimination, it does turn out that way. Unfortunately, though, that's nothing but circumstantial evidence. Do you have any more proof? He knew about that plate. I don't know if it's decisive, but something did bother me. That's the testimony about the plate his father had. And what's that? So Belden testified that he ate lunch on the first floor, but somehow saw Norman's plate. He even knew that Norman barely ate it. In other words, he went on to the second floor. That what you're saying? Yeah. Alright, I get it. Let's call Belden in and hear what he has to say. We can't go straight to an arrest with the proof we have on hand, but we can certainly interrogate him over it. Why did you call me? I didn't do anything. Calm down. Nothing's been decided. If you can help us with the investigation, you can go home right away. Help? Yeah, we just want you to be frank with us. Where did you go after lunch? Like I said, I was in the basement. Bullshit! As long as you keep lying, you're not getting out of here. You weren't in the basement. We already know that. If you didn't do anything wrong, then just be honest. Or is the truth too scary to admit? Fine, I'll talk. Today after lunch, I went into the office. I went to go clean up. Clean up. So the person who returned the plates to the front it was me. Everyone seemed busy, so I figured I'd clean up. While I was cleaning up, I thought I'd tidy the office, but I didn't think that'd happen. Huh? You're not making any sense. You just cleaned up after, right? What does that have anything to do with this case? I've got an idea. Actually, this guy slipped and busted his head on his own, didn't he? I see. I understand Belden came to this room to clean, but I'm not sure how that correlates. What does that have to do with an assault on Dells? It has a lot to do with it. Let's hear him say it himself. Tell him. Yeah. Once I finished cleaning the room, I thought I'd head back, but since I had tidied up a lot of stuff, the room was real dusty. I thought I'd open the balcony door to get some air, but my hands were full of plates. I didn't have any choice, so I kicked the door as hard as I could. You mean the door? That's exactly what you think. The door is the criminal that knocked out Dells. The door flying open slammed right into the back of your head. In other words, the truth of the case is it's an unlucky accident. What, so then I'm innocent? Seems like it. Oh man, finally clear and clear. What a mess. Didn't you volunteer this information at the beginning? If you had just told us the truth, things wouldn't have gone this far. I'm sorry. He's telling the truth now, give him a break. He had the courage to talk about it in the end, so everything worked out. As the victim here, I'd just like to forgive and forget. It's already clear that this was just a misunderstanding. Of course, I'd like him to be a bit more careful opening doors in the future. Dells, I'm sorry. And you too, Cooper. You almost got turned into a criminal. You don't need to worry about me. I'm in the clear, and it's good enough for me. Well, that settles that. Thank goodness. Also, Belden, whatever you decide to do in your life, know that this decision is yours and yours alone. I know you can do it. Really? Make sure you keep it up. Well, that's our report. I'm sorry for today. It seems we've taken up a great deal of your time over this big mistake. Don't worry about it. Part of the job. Well, we're off then. Well, that was something. Well, that's done and over with, finally. I wouldn't have dreamed it would end like that, though. Truth is always stronger than fiction. However, as your valued assistant, I take great pride in our completion of this most puzzling assignment. You didn't do a damn thing. Oh, but I really appreciate your help, Chloe. I have a ton of good advice. You give a ton of good advice. It was a big help during the investigation. I'm always happy to help. There's no need to thank me, though. Right. I guess you two are our support staff. Okay. Can I go report that to the guild and make some money? Yep. I got some kind of quartz. I want to look at that. A defense one or an absorb one. Recover 2% of the user's HP when defeating an enemy. That's not bad. I give Sylphin Guard, Sylphin Wing, Forte, Airstrike, and Aerial. That's pretty good. Honestly, this is a good place to end this. This went on for a little while. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails in the Sky as we actually go to Ziess and get things started. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph signing off.